Hello and welcome back to Hot Sauce and Bananas. I just came back recently from a game of Hangman where I won 3 of the games. Yes, I'm bragging a little.
Yeah.
There were prizes to pick, but they were all kind of clutter to me. They're little fun things that make other people happy, but just make me feel like there's too much going on in my room. So I didn't pick anything. Sometimes they have soda, and that's something I like a lot, but they didn't have any this time, sadly. Activities is a very important part of being in a nursing home, and sometimes there are kind people who donate prizes to the nursing home, and you sometimes get all kinds of interesting things, but we haven't had any donations in quite some time.
When did he tell you?
When I first got here, I didn't want to be involved in anything. I was really depressed. I didn't want to be here. I had just lost my home. My daughter moved far away. And I didn't feel like participating in anything but having a pity party. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll get involved with activities and maybe I'll feel better. And it worked for a little while, but then it started to feel like kindergarten to me. And I started to look down my nose at activities as though I was too intelligent for it, which was a stinky way to think. And I realize now how important activities is again, because as you age, you start to lose fine motor skills and social skills. Get caught up in that selfish space. If there's only me in this world, it's just me against the world. I'm in a place where I don't want to be. I don't have a home, and this is my home, and I don't want it to be. It's hard not to think those things. But that's what activities helps you do. It helps you regain those fine motor skills. It helps you regain that social space that you need to live a happier life. So I recommend not turning your nose up or looking down your nose at activities, because they do a lot to try and cheer people up. That's one thing that doesn't happen in great abundance here, is having people cheered up, because a lot of people, as I've said before, don't even get any visits. Now, I'm blessed with a very good friend who comes to see me every week. And I have family that wants to see me but lives too far away. But knowing that they want to see me makes it all the difference in the world. I think I should talk to some pastors about starting visitation programs. As long as you have your mask on at this particular time, you can come into the building and visit people in their rooms. Unless you haven't, if you haven't had your vaccine, I believe you have to go through rapid testing. And I think they'll allow you to come if the test is negative, but that's beside the point. There's been a lot of turmoil lately here in the hallways. People with dementia seem to be on a tear. We had a screamer last night. She likes to get angry and scream every so often. That's always fun. Then we have the guy that travels up and down the hallway swearing at things that aren't there. Life can be interesting, and tedious all at the same time
Within the bags, where the
in a nursing
multi-meal
home.
cereals are kept.
So let me reiterate.
Part of the cereal
Before
shelves.
you send one of your family members to a nursing home, think long and hard about what effect it's going to have on them and how that's going to affect you, because no matter how much you try, unless you're truly heartless, it's going to affect you. It's going to make you feel a certain way. Some people, my roommate, her daughter is really trying to get her out of here, and at least to a nursing home closer to her, which is several states away, so she can see her more often, and so she's not in here without any visits and without someone who loves her. And she's making all kinds of efforts to do this. Well, I think I've run out of time for today. It's not good to be too serious too often, don't you know? I like a bit of the Irish too, and a bit of the Scottish. They're fun ways to speak. Did you hear the one about the ...
Yesterday I tried to ignore it. I can't today.
Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. We've come to say good night. Now that I've sung you to sleep and bored you to tears, I will say
I know I got
goodbye.
the whole 14 days, 28 days.